What's good, fight fans? Welcome back. Today, we're not breaking down footwork, title belts, or another flashy exhibition rumor. We're talking about something much messier, because Floyd Mayweather Jr. is back in the headlines, but not for the kind of reasons he usually likes. This time, the attention isn't about his undefeated record, his defensive genius, or another luxury flex on social media. Instead, it's about controversy, rumors, legal questions, and a string of stories that have people asking whether Floyd's toughest fight right now is happening far away from the ring. From reports that he may have faced problems in Dubai, to money issues, public feuds, and renewed criticism over past decisions, the noise around Mayweather has grown louder than ever. So what is really happening with Floyd right now? Buckle up, because this story has layers, and it starts with his decision to publicly defend Diddy while serious allegations were already dominating the news.
Even like P. Diddy. I'm not going to speak bad about P. Diddy. Mistakes happen, and I can't say if it is or it's not a mistake, but things happen in life. Even if that happened to my daughter, I would be hurt, but that's a choice that my daughter made.
With Diddy's name already surrounded by disturbing reports, explicit claims, and non-stop public scrutiny, anyone publicly standing beside him was always going to catch serious backlash. But instead of stepping away from the controversy, Floyd appeared to go in the opposite direction. According to the way many people interpreted his comments, he seemed to dismiss the situation as media overreaction and refused to distance himself. That choice immediately raised eyebrows. A lot of observers started questioning why Floyd would take such a firm stance when the allegations around Diddy were already so intense and so damaging. For many people, it wasn't just about loyalty anymore. It became a question of judgment.
Day one, we used to wake up and, pause, like, check this out.
Now let's get into the part of the story that really sent social media into overdrive. The reports claiming Floyd Mayweather was somehow stuck in Dubai. Yes, Floyd, the same man who has built a global image around freedom, luxury, movement, and unlimited access, was suddenly being talked about as someone who could not simply leave when he wanted to. And according to the rumors, this wasn't some vacation issue or travel delay. The talk online suggested serious financial complications may have been involved. What made people pay even more attention was the silence. Floyd's social media, which is usually full of cars, jewelry, jets, and lifestyle clips, allegedly went unusually quiet. And for someone like Floyd, that kind of silence feels suspicious almost immediately. Then came the next wave of claims: unpaid obligations, real estate problems, and luxury-related debts that may not have gone the way they were supposed to. Some reports even hinted that local authorities may have restricted his movement until certain matters were resolved.
Me and Eric B. were at, from Eric B. and Rakim, we were at the Mondrian. Floyd Mayweather was there. He had some tax issues. He was about to go to jail, but that's before Money Mayweather, that's Pretty Boy Floyd.
Got you.
He was speaking to E, he needed a couple of $1 million to stay out of jail. I called my man Neil, who I was rocking with heavy, he owns Scunty, the hair accessory company. Everybody thought it was crazy. They said, yo, loan me $2 million. I want to sign Floyd. He flew out, loaned me the $2 million, and from there on, we were in the boxing.
And the numbers being discussed weren't small either. We're talking about the kind of money that makes people stop scrolling and start paying attention. Naturally, that's when 50 Cent entered the conversation. If you know anything about Floyd and 50, then you already know that tension between them has never really disappeared. So the moment these Dubai rumors started spreading, 50 took the opportunity to add his own spin, suggesting the situation might be tied to money trouble. Once that happened, the internet did what it always does: ran with it at full speed. Suddenly, the story wasn't just Floyd is in Dubai. It became Floyd is in serious financial trouble overseas, and the speculation exploded from there.
To like, comment, and subscribe.
Now, to be fair, Floyd's camp has not publicly confirmed the more dramatic versions of these claims. But the reason so many people are willing to believe them is because Floyd's name has already been linked to financial disputes before. That history makes every new rumor feel more believable than it otherwise might. Whether the Dubai reports are accurate, exaggerated, or completely off, one thing is obvious: the boxing world is talking about Floyd for all the wrong reasons. And the money rumors are only one part of it. The personal rivalries around him are heating up again too, especially the ongoing tension with Gervonta "Tank" Davis. At one point, Floyd and Tank looked inseparable, mentor and superstar protege. working together under one powerful brand. But that relationship eventually cracked, and now every new rumor seems to widen that distance.
Set you off that you was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I would say love hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him, and I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet, but that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal.
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come.
The problems between Floyd and Tank have been building for years, but things got even more interesting when Davis appeared to hint publicly that Floyd was having issues in Dubai. Those comments didn't just add fuel to the rumors, they made people wonder how much Tank really knows about what's going on behind the scenes. The exact cause of their fallout has never been fully explained in one clean public statement, but people have long speculated that control, discipline, loyalty, and career direction all played a role. Once that relationship broke down, it stopped being just a boxing split and started looking more personal.
My thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And, but over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all I ever did.
Then the story got even more chaotic when Ryan Garcia made a wild claim suggesting that Tank Davis had been involved with Floyd's daughter. If that were true, it would obviously add a whole different layer to the tension between Floyd and Tank. And even though claims like that spread quickly and often come without solid proof, the fact that it entered the public conversation at all was enough to push the drama into another level. In boxing, business disagreements are one thing. Family-related rumors are something else entirely.
I already knew about all that though. Once Javante Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and that's not even a secret. That's not something I'm.
And of course, no Floyd Mayweather controversy feels complete without 50 Cent finding a way back into it. Their feud has been going on for years and has become one of those long-running celebrity rivalries that never seems to fully die. They've gone from business associates to public enemies, taking shots at each other over everything from money to intelligence to personal credibility. 50 has mocked Floyd repeatedly in the past, including throwing jabs about his reading ability, his finances, and the people around him. But recently, his tone seemed to shift in a strange way. Still mocking, still sarcastic, but also hinting at help in a way that left people wondering whether he was serious or simply trolling Floyd in a new style. With 50, that line is always blurry.
Even Floyd, like, we got issues over anger. He's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah. That's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
It's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your local hosting in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Beyond the money stories and public beefs, Floyd's personal life has also stayed under a harsh spotlight because of past domestic violence allegations that deeply damaged his image outside the ring. One of the most talked about cases involved Josie Harris, the mother of 3 of his children. Reports at the time accused Floyd of assaulting her in front of their kids. He initially denied parts of the story, but later accepted a reduced charge and served jail time. And that case was never viewed as an isolated issue by the public. Over the years, additional accusations from other women continued to shape a darker narrative around his relationships. Harris later died in 2020 while involved in legal action connected to public comments Floyd had made about their past. Her death was ruled accidental, But the circumstances and timing left many people with lasting questions and discomfort.
Investigation is underway after the mother of boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s children was found dead. Josie Harris was discovered on Tuesday night inside a vehicle in a driveway at a home in Valencia, California. That is according to the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. The 40-year-old had 3 kids with Floyd Mayweather. Right now, foul play is not expected.
Another name that repeatedly comes up in conversations about Floyd's personal history is Chantel Jackson, who has publicly accused him of threatening behavior in the past. And when the same kinds of stories continue appearing around one person over a period of years, they begin to create a public image that becomes difficult to shake. That is part of why every new allegation or rumor attached to Floyd gets taken so seriously. It doesn't land in a vacuum. It lands on top of a long trail of already existing controversy.
There was a point in my relationship with Floyd that I thought we would be together forever.
And as if the legal rumors, personal drama, and public feuds weren't enough, Floyd also added another complicated chapter to his reputation through the crypto world. In 2021, he promoted Ethereum Max to his huge audience, putting his name behind a project that later faced major backlash and lawsuits from angry investors. Other celebrities, including Kim Kardashian, were also pulled into that case. According to the accusations, the token surged after celebrity promotion and then dropped sharply, leading many people to believe it was a pump-and-dump scenario. Floyd denied wrongdoing, but the damage was already done. It became another example critics could point to when arguing that his business judgment outside the ring may not be as strong as the Money Mayweather image suggests. So what's really going on with Floyd? Right now, it looks like a dangerous combination of financial pressure, personal conflict, and controversial decisions all crashing together at once. He's still one of the biggest names boxing has ever produced, but outside the ropes, his world looks more unstable than ever. From the Dubai rumors to crypto fallout and renewed attention on old rivalries, it's starting to feel like Floyd's hardest rounds may be happening far from the ring, and much closer to the courtroom. That's it for today's breakdown. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. And drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think is really happening with Floyd Mayweather right now? We'll catch you in the next video.